morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. My name is Callie, and this is another weekend of Clarinets, Cats, and Coffee, where I post a new video every weekend. In today's video, I am going to go over some of the basics for taking good care of your mouthpiece. Now, one of my earliest and most popular YouTube videos is a really cute little video called How to Clean a Clarinet Mouthpiece. And it's cute because my cat Camille helped me out in the video. She did a great job. I've been inspired to create a new video mostly because I got back to school. I'm working with my private students on clarinet, and I've kind of seen some mouthpiece habits that are not so great. So we've had to do a lot of reviewing of how to care for mouthpieces. So I'm going to go over some of those with you guys as well. So hopefully we can all be educated on how to care for our equipment. Your mouthpiece is arguably one of the most important parts, scratch that, the most important part of your instrument. Taking good care of it is essential for prolonging the life of the mouthpiece that you may have spent quite a bit of money on. Let's go ahead and jump right in to the first big thing. The first thing you want to do, you got your new mouthpiece, you take it out of the packaging, it's so shiny and new, not a single scratch. You want to protect that thing, okay? So get a mouthpiece patch and put it on the top of the mouthpiece to protect it from your teeth. The second thing you can do to protect your mouthpiece is get a mouthpiece cap. Use it when you store your mouthpiece, use it when you are not playing your instrument, especially if you're just running around. You don't want your mouthpiece to accidentally get whacked against something and then you're looking at it and it's chipped and you're like, I don't know how that got there. True story, many times, many children use a cap. The third big thing you can do to protect your mouthpiece is store it with a tiny little cloth wrapped around it in the case. You wrap it around the mouthpiece, you put your ligature on, you put the cap on. A lot of us have ligatures that are made of metal or have metal components. We want to, again, prevent our mouthpiece from getting scratched while it's, in the case. So I like to wrap mine with, those microfiber cloths you get when you go to the eye doctor and they give you your glasses case and they give you your glass and they give you a little cloth and we never use them. You just have a pile of them at home. Just grab one and use that for your mouthpiece. It will thank you in the long run. All right, so the second really big thing besides protecting it is keeping it clean. Now, keeping it clean will also protect it, but keeping it clean gets its own category, okay? So first thing you should do, make sure you have a gentle microfiber swab to pull through your mouthpiece when you are done playing. I know we've all seen in those plastic clarinet cases, those really gross, unabsorbent, scratchy, orange, I don't know what they are, but they're swabs. Do not take that through your mouthpiece. Number one, they're not absorbent at all. Number two, they're scratchy, and no. So just toss that. Do your clarinet a favor and get a good swab for your clarinet, but get a separate something for your mouthpiece. So again, if you have any extra eyeglass cleaning cloths laying around, you can have one of those on hand and you just gently put it inside the mouthpiece and you pull it around and that's it. And you soak up all the saliva and stuff. So then you can take your other clean, dry microfiber cloth, wrap it around your mouthpiece and then put it away, okay? So don't wrap your mouthpiece in your spitty swab, gross germs. Use a clean one to clean the mouthpiece and use a separate clean one to wrap the mouthpiece. The next thing that you want to do is clean your mouthpiece on a regular basis. I just do it as needed. So maybe once a month, I will clean it with a vinegar solution. So this is one of my earliest popular videos on YouTube back from years ago, and it's how to clean a clarinet mouthpiece. And all you do is you fill a little cup halfway with water, the other half with white vinegar. You soak your mouthpiece for a minute or two until all of that white gunk and goo and gross stuff kind of dissolves. That's all just kind of mineral buildup from your saliva. It happens. It'll dissolve, and you can take a cloth and gently wipe all of that stuff off. It's like magic. It's so easy, okay? If you were one of those people that hates that vinegary smell, it will go away once you like aerate it for a little while. But if you're just like, no, I cannot deal with this even in the slightest, you can spray a teensy bit of Listerine on the mouthpiece and rinse it off. It'll make it minty fresh and sterilize it a little bit too. I don't really do it that often because the vinegar stuff, it fades and it doesn't bother me. So that's how you keep your mouthpiece clean. Now the third thing is make sure that you store it correctly. So the things not to do when you store it: do not throw it in your backpack. Do not just throw it in your case and let it roll around. There is a designated spot for your mouthpiece in your case. Make sure that you store it with your little cloth and your ligature and your cap on it to protect it. And that's pretty much it. A couple of things to really be careful about. The big do nots. Do not store your mouthpiece with the reed on it. You will grow mold and other germs and unsightly things. Do not hold onto your mouthpiece with your teeth. I don't know why I have to say that, but there are some students who just like will just put their clarinet together with whatever, with their mouthpiece in their mouth. I don't know, that's weird. So don't do that. One thing that I used to do when I was younger that someone corrected in me, don't actually rub the very tip of your mouthpiece with your thumb, because doing so will eventually wear away the tip of the mouthpiece and make it really thin. Do your best to not scratch it, don't drop it. If you drop it and it chips, it's gone. You're done. You got to get a new one, okay? So be very careful. Do not leave it in the sun. It will bleach. It will have a weird smell. When you are cleaning it, never use hot water. It's very similar to what will happen if you leave it in the sun. It will bleach it, it will make it smell weird, and it actually won't help you get any of that white gunk off of your mouthpiece. So it will be a pointless endeavor. So no hot water. Do not scrub your mouthpiece with a toothbrush. That will scratch it. Lastly, this is my biggest pet peeve. It is so gross. Please never store your mouthpiece with one of those disgusting, fuzzy, giant pipe cleaner things. Just think about it. That mouthpiece was like just in your mouth, okay? And if you just shove that pipe cleaner in, it's gonna absorb all of the germs and all of the whatever is in your mouth, and it's just gonna sit there in your mouthpiece and be disgusting. So just, if you have one of those, throw it away now. It's just gross, disgusting, okay? So that's it. That's it for me. I hope I'm not forgetting anything, but I know there are teachers out there who watch this regularly, and also some really excellent performers who watch this and leave great comments as well. So if you're a teacher, a performer, a student who has anything to add to the mouthpiece care category, please leave it in the comments below, because I guarantee I forgot something. So I would really appreciate it so we can all learn from each other. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a great week next week, and as always, happy practicing.